Hey guys, today we are in the brand new Volvo XC60. This is a 2018 model, complete brand new redesign for Volvo. This is the top of the line model. This is the T8e all-wheel drive Inscription. 2-liter turbo and supercharged direct injection engine with a combined 400 horsepower and 472 pound-feet of torque. That comes from a 313 horsepower direct injected engine and an 87 horsepower electric motor. Pretty cool 8-speed automatic and electric all-wheel drive. You've got adjustable drive mode settings, Inscription wheels, and you've got these really nice seats inside as well. Pretty excited to drive this car. This is basically the powertrain from the top tier XC90, but in a lighter, smaller chassis. This will actually fit in my garage. Since this is the hybrid, it starts up silently, telling me that it's ready. Let's start it off in hybrid mode. Just see how it drives right off the bat. You've got this new, very interesting crystal shifter here. Move it to pull back, and it looks like you've got a B regenerative braking mode in there as well. Very seamless transition between a hybrid and the gasoline engine turning on. You have a lot of premium materials and fit and finish in this cabin, a lot like the XC90 and the V90 and the S90. However, everything is just squished, so it's a little bit more compact. These seats are still nice, soft. I believe they're Napa leather. I'm not as crazy about the seat coloring. I would have liked the lighter interior, but that's just how this car is spec'd. Everything else, though, I mean, it's just like they've put all the goodness from the XC90 straight into here. This is fantastic. It's fast. You get that combined power from the hybrid motor or the electric motor and the gasoline supercharged, turbocharged engine to give you about 400 horsepower. That's pretty amazing. You kind of have a little bit of instant torque there, which is pretty nice. Yeah, it's pretty responsive. Wow. This guy ahead of me is going to think I'm insane. This is a $70,000 Volvo XC60. This is fully loaded, top tier. Most actual vehicles probably won't be this much, but it is good to see what is available and what you can do when speccing out one of these cars. I am a pretty big fan of what Volvo's been doing lately with their most recent vehicles. I think they drive nice, they feel great, and overall, just from initial impressions, I can feel that this is just a little bit more lively. And it should be. It's the smaller chassis, it's a smaller platform. It's wicked fast. Oh my gosh. Handles well. Oh my gosh. Nice brakes. Jeez, Volvo's got a performance car on its hands here. This is really something. That wasn't even in power mode. Let's throw it into power mode for some sporty driving. I'm seeing the chassis just lowered just a little bit. Brake pedals firmed up a little bit. The suspension I can definitely feel has gotten stiffer. Yeah, it's giving me more braking initially. You're gonna need that for the flock of geese that's out on the road. Wow, this thing is wicked fast. Really impressive. And it feels so lively too. It definitely feels front driven. You can feel a little bit of slip on the front wheels. It has nice steering feedback though. You can actually feel what's going on in the front tires, which is very nice. Let's throw it into all-wheel drive here. And see how it does. That's pretty cool that it's going to be using the electric motors to drive the rear wheels. This is really impressive. I'm pretty blown away by how quick this thing actually is. Let's try a little launch and all-wheel drive, see how it feels. No drama. That's amazing. Let's put it back into power and see if we get any front-wheel drive slip. Really puts his power down quite well. All right, we're getting into the sticks here, so let's spin it around. The shifter's kind of weird. You have to press it each time individually to select a different gear. If you need to go reverse, you need to press it 4 times. If you need to go drive, you push it back a couple times. But I think you could get used to that pretty quickly. Park is a button on its own. Can't believe how well it handles. That's awesome. So, let's stop hooning and let's put it into Eco Drive here. Put it into B so we get some brake regeneration. It's really quiet, really smooth. Love this wood grain. The steering wheel feels nice. This interior is very attractive. The only thing I'm just not too sold on are these brown leather seats, but however, they're super soft. And they're Volvo seats. They're going to be incredibly comfortable and just really nice to live with and sit in. This is the Volvo, the new Volvo that I would actually consider buying. The XC90 is just a little bit large, and honestly, with this T8, this feels so refined. It's really powerful. It's fun to drive. It is legitimately the most fun car I've had to drive today, out of the BMW X3, the M550 even was fun, but it's more of a little bit of a luxury car. This hustles. This is an active, playful chassis. It has nice steering feel, and it really pulls at those higher RPMs. Once that turbo kicks in, you've got a lot of torque in the lower RPM facilitated by the electric motor and the supercharger, and then once you get past, I don't know, 4,000 or 5,000 RPM, it really gives you quite a bit of power up in those higher revs. I feel like we're herding geese over here. Just sets into a corner and handles great. You've got a ton of steering feel, and we're in pure mode, so we're not getting our sporty driving characteristics like before. There we go, now we're in sport. And there's kind of an immediacy to the throttle response, almost like an electric car, where the electric motors will kick in before the engine and the turbos and everything spools up. It's nice, it's all kind of working in harmony. Love the steering. I have so much feedback. I can feel exactly what the chassis is doing. My only complaint might be that in sport mode, the brake pedal is just a little bit over boosted. I can handle it, but if I had a passenger or two along with me, it might just be a little bit more braking than you'd want. Let's see what we're like in all-wheel drive here around this corner. Lots of traction there. No complaints. This is a little performance car. I can't believe how quick it is. Volvo's got a sleeper on their hands here. It looks so refined and luxurious, and from the outside you wouldn't really notice that it's that much different. Even from the older XC60, it's got some new design language, but it's the same overall shape and size. But this thing really hustles. I'm impressed. And I like the brake regenerative feature on this because it slows you down a little bit for corners. Top marks. I'm going to have to spend some more time on the XC60, get just a little bit more of a feel for what it's like to drive over the course of a week. But I can't believe the power. I guess I just need to get used to that brake pedal too. There's a lot of force high up in the travel, and you just get a little bit into it and it gives you a ton of braking power. Great response, great steering feel. I mean, this is kind of a driver's car. I'm a fan. Alright, so if we put it into pure eco drive, engine's immediately turning off. And we're in hybrid mode. It's giving me an amount that I can, let's track me out, that I can drive with throttle pressure in eco. And if I exceed that, there's a nice little display that's telling me what's going on. Looks like we can cruise at about 25 miles per hour just on electric, and then the engine's going to kick in. Yeah, handling feels good. Oops, and I just accidentally turned on the radio here. Nice little track Miata. Alright. So, put it into park by pressing this button here. And then you turn off the engine by turning this again. I still feel like you should be this to turn on and this to turn off, but that's okay. Cool. Well done, Volvo. I'm impressed. It does feel a little bit more cramped in here than I thought it would. Just because the XC90 is so spacious, that is one big difference, is this definitely feels a lot more compact and cramped. I wouldn't say it's cramped, but compared to the XC90, it is cramped. It's just such a smaller vehicle. I mean, it really is a tighter and more compact package by quite a bit. But it still looks good. They've made it work with the smaller dimensions, proportions. And then you've got the Thor's hammer headlamps as well. Cool. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to end it there. Glowing reviews on the new XC60. Check them out. We'll try to put some more content out on one in the coming weeks. Try to get a loan for a little bit longer of a period of time. There's your electric charger. Good stuff. First impressions, 2 thumbs up. Can't give you 2 thumbs because my other thumb is holding this. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.